My name is Jamie, and this is the blog for June 30th, 2021. It is 11 o'clock at night. This is the day Washington officially opened. Post-COVID economy. Not really sure what that means. It looks a lot the same. It dropped the social distancing mandates and the masking mandates. But companies are still, using them for their employees for the most part. And it's up to people if they want to wear them or not. So there you go. The Y is looking busier. They've moved more equipment out onto the floor, but it's still not packed, which is super nice. Clients are coming in, which is good. Finding childcare this week has been hard. Even though I don't have that much gym time to see clients this week, a lot of them working out of my home. But still, it's been a little rough. The gal I had lined up to do this week, her mother died. She was on hospice, so it was expected. It just, you never know. So of course I immediately said, look, don't even worry about us. We're fine. So I've been figuring that mess out. Today, that meant that she got to play for an hour or so with one of her friends from school, because one of her old teachers saw my plea for help on Facebook and said, hey, bring her down. My kids would love to have a play date with your kids. I'm like, I will bring you lunch. You are amazing. Thank you. She saved my butt, so it was awesome. She's also remodeling a house, so it's been really fun to kind of tap into her, what she's doing and watch them do some of it by hand and some of it professionally. They're unfortunately running out of money because everything's so much more expensive than it was supposed to be because of COVID supply, whatever, demand, contractors, professionals, you name it. The people I've talked to about the septic stuff are all booked out till next year at this point. But we kind of expected that. I mean, I kind of had a funny feeling this wasn't going to be a slam dunk. I really hoped it was, because we had the funds lined up, we got the approved design lined up, but finding somebody to do the actual work is a nightmare. So it is what it is. Anyway, that's been what it is. Today was pretty good. Kid got too much TV. I'm really trying to back off the TV time, but now she's figured out how to turn on the PS4 herself, and it's downstairs. She does. So we're working very hard on learning to ask, and sometimes the answer is no. I'm not against her watching like educational stuff, even fun stuff, but like chiefly it's like, Ryan's World YouTube or something like that, which is really not terribly educational. Most of them are just families playing together and having fun. And I know part of that is because she misses us being able to do that. We do. I make sure I set aside time to play with her every day. But it's hard when you're an only child and mom works or tries to, and dad's gone, and it's us and the dogs. That's it. So I love that some people have stepped up and let her have play dates with their kids. And they've all said she's remarkably well behaved for the most part, which is nice to hear. So anyway, that was pretty much today. Tomorrow I've got a play date lined up for her again with a different family. And then she's going to come to the Gig Harbor Y with me and work on her tablet while I work with a client. So I'm excited about that. And I wish Child Watch was open, but not until the 12th. So I'm making some plans post the 12th to get it hammered out. Got a new client coming in on Saturday. Saturday's full. I have a possible play date lined up and a backup lined up. Man, this stuff is it's hard. I didn't think finding childcare would be the hardest part of it, but it's true. It is. It's hard. It's not like it was when I was a babysitter and there were like 15 teenagers willing to work for $10 an hour or less. So times have definitely changed. Thank God for good friends. I've never gotten through this without them. I actually plan on doing some sort of post about how amazing it's been to have a village that has risen to my calls for help of late, of which there have been several, mostly related to childcare. I'm glad that's my biggest problem though, right now. An old client reached out to me about his daughter. I trained her when she was a teenager, and she's now an EMT and interested in coming back. It's amazing. Like, my teenage athletes are, I mean, they drop off the map, they go do their college thing, whatever. It's kind of sad, and I miss them, and I wonder where they'll end up. And then sometimes they come back. So it's going to be cool to see her through. She wants to be a firefighter, and she knows that test is not for slouches. So she's going to have to push herself to make it work. And I'm excited to be part of that push. Hopefully she signs up for some more sessions. Because she was a super talented kid anyway. A little accident prone, injury prone. Not with me in the gym, just in general and other aspects of her life. So, but working out always helped. So, yay. That's all I got. No speech until the 30th of July, which is hard. Her speech was so good on the trip, and we're now gotten back to like Stutter City. So I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna keep on keeping on, roll with it, I guess. How am I feeling? So to check in with me, I think I want to get back into some competitive lifting. I think I'm afraid to because of all the domestic demands and the time it takes to get into something competitive. The money it takes as well. I know I would need to hire a coach. And the discipline it takes, because I gotta cut some pounds to get weight classes working in my favor again. So it's all a little bit daunting, but it seems less daunting over time, and it seems like something I want to dive in and try again. So I may be coming back to competitive lifting next year, which is kind of my master plan, but it's very vague right now, because until I get the house stuff settled, it's just going to be distracting. Yeah, so that's where I stand on that, and feel pretty good. I still feel tired a lot of the time, but it's summertime. It's thankfully not 100 degrees. It's now within like the 70s and 80s and the beautiful summer days that I love up here in Washington. Don't tell anyone. It's rainy all the time. It's miserable. Don't come here. It's stunning. It's beautiful. There are trees. There are mountains. You can see for miles. It's amazing. It's an amazing place to live. I hope we get out and go hiking with it tomorrow. It's a master plan. Might not happen tomorrow. Might happen the day after, but I really hope so. So, and yeah, that's pretty much all I got today. So, doing okay. I think the desire for getting into competition means that I'm ready for some more growth, personal growth, which is a good thing. So with that, I'm going to read a story and go to bed. My name is Jamie. Today was beautiful and not so bad. Tomorrow will be even better.